I think it's a combination of 50-50. You know, government could have done a better job. Maybe they were to blame. Also, nature, climate change. Too many fingers to point at this moment that I don't have time, you know, more so thinking about where am I going to live. Because even if our building is standing, there's nothing nearby. The air quality is terrible. I feel for people who don't have the privilege like me to be okay and feel safe. And I mean, it's just one thing after another. They won't let us breathe. And yeah. And it's, 10 days into the year?
The water issue is something happened there. I mean, there was no water, not enough water. You turn on the hydrants and there's drips and drops coming out. So they have to figure that out. How the heck did that happen? I mean, water pressure, the reservoirs were not properly filled from what I understand. Our dam system is falling apart. We just don't have the resources anymore. And, nobody wants to spend the money at the right time in the right place. And then by the time you look at it again, it's 5 times more expensive to do the thing. So I think there's going to have to be a real evaluation here because hundreds and thousands of people are just completely displaced.
It's human mistakes all the way around. And I'm 73 years old, and the natural disasters that I've experienced where I live have increased. And here is another example.
Also, I heard they fired over 60% of the fireman staff 3 to 6 months before the fire hit, so somebody knew it was coming and wanted to make sure that the houses they wanted burned down. Google 2028 is going to say Los Angeles smart city. So the best way to get a smart city is by burning out all the residences, and then you can start fresh and build a fucking smart city. This is what the your government is doing to you. They don't give a fuck about us. As Michael Jackson said, all I want to say is they don't give a fuck about us. And another goddamn thing, State Farm canceled fire protection on homes 3 months before the fire. Who tipped them off? Who keeps tipping off motherfuckers that a natural disaster is about to happen? Because it's not natural, it's an unnatural disaster, and State Farm need to be shut the down. Get them people their money back. They done paid in for year after year for fire home protection, and then you're gonna cancel the goddamn policy right before the fire hit.
In California. Check this out. The wildfires engulfing Los Angeles have put an uncomfortable spotlight on 2 of its richest residents, Stewart and Lynda Resnick, agriculture tycoons whose farm guzzle a vital and scarce resource, water. So far, the Resnick's Beverly Hills mansion and the Picasso artworks that adorn its walls have been spared by the nearby Palisades and Eden fires, even as their celebrity neighbor's home go up in smoke. But they cannot so easily escape criticism for their agriculture empire, which sucks up more water than whole cities, even as LA firefighters cannot get a drop of the stuff out of the hydrants that line its streets. Critics say these so-called Beverly Hills farmers and their ties to Democratic Gavin Newsom and other politicians may be among the reasons that California is battling such an environmental apocalypse. The Resnicks are more powerful, and their control of such water is ridiculous. Dog, there's a whole ocean. How can one family own more water than the entire city of Los Angeles? Almost 4 million people uses in 1 year. Levine said the wildfires, chronic regional droughts, and other environmental problems were part of the larger political technological machine that both LA and the Resnicks are plugged into. With their $13 billion fortune, the Resnicks are California's richest farming family, with some 185,000 acres of land and a stake in the Kern Water Bank, a nearly 20,000 acre reservoir of water surplus in the San Joaquin Valley. These are 2 of your richest in California right here, 87 and 81 years old, worth $13 billion, and control all mostly of California's farmland and water resources. 2 people own and use more water than over 4 million people in one city. Multiple cities, actually. This is where it starts.
Yeah, man. And I dig that.